Sports coverage of the NFL as this newly named State Farm Stadium in Arizona. It started tonight south side of Desert. This is just Carlos Carter turned up the heat on the frenzy. This is team range from the top. And the Cardinals are set to do it. Commercial left side of the Seahawks. Jason Myers to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. But a nice return sets him up pretty good. You're right at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Murray. This one goes right to Christian Kirk.
Oh, shit.
A big play there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now the first carry for Chase. And then the maneuvers run forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
From the 39, Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you.
Looking for the expanse intercepted. Picked up by Sonny Jones. And then off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one. It's a touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off.
They did get off. They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Moore is going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford just bunker in. Good field position means going on the time. Try to press the advantage a little bit. They have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
Because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes defense makes a good play too. I'll tell you what, you're going to be shaking out that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs. They have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
First carry for James Conner. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Murray now to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get rid of it. It's taken down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray.
Good play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Commanders. And he is a unit. They're to make the play. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to lead the offense out and go for two. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is DJ Reed returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seahawks take a first and 10 at their own 26. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Being chased out left. And he gets this out to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get it to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up taking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. They run it with Carson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. On first down, Carson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On second and 7, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. This is Carson. For Chris Carson, I mean, he is a powerfully built back, and using that size and strength there to good advantage as he shakes free of a would-be tackler.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
And the next-gen stat shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. After the touchdown, here's Myers to put it away. And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they were let loose.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. But he is out of bounds, but that inside the 30.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw deep for the end zone. And too much juice. He'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be caught. Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, 27 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken from about the 12. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, what touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing. Let's start with so the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you're really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Wilson. Out to his left. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had it. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Escaping the pressure now.
sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head. It's
What? What's wrong? Just take a boo-boo. Sit down, right?
Now Wilson on first down. And nowhere to fit that football.
Now.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Pressure comes in the corners, bring him down. Chandler Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big forward in the sack. It's starting right here. Here's Wilson to throw.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter. It was a really big game we were playing. And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But he was going for the age. And he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? That's because he has more confidence in himself. That was a clue. And he went out for it pretty well the rest of the day.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Murray. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And Texas just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Throwing on first down is Murray.
Oh, my God.
The hook up on the right side of Hopkins. And he's played down after a very nice game. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. He will get it into the end zone. Touchdown. James Kemper as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll look to throw. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the formula there on the 2-point trying to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. What you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you. Don't run out of space with the back line. In this case, the offense figured it out.
Coming to the line here to begin the next drive, the Seahawks offense. As they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Touchdown.
these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Here's Reed returning. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Wilson. Flush to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They go play action with Wilson. On the move to his left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back at their own 17. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now Murray again. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's Reed. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Seattle. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Carson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit. You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance.
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Will Dissly, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get...
And it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for two, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, he's going to look deep for more. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Darrell Taylor, excellent job on that play. A big loss, 18 yards. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray, room past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 29-yard line.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
A 1st down for Connor and then some. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
Oh, that's a big let off there on 3rd down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a 1st down, but for big yardage as well.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Throwing again, Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
And just a yard to go here on second down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.